Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Vault Hunter's World, and in this episode we're going to be building my next base, but I did just run a vault, like right now, and this is the loot we got. We got an echo ore and an echo gem, and that brings us up to 8 echo gems, so we can actually craft our echo pod for the controller for our storage system. And we did get an echo ore, and I think I'm going to actually fortune it now. Got a six echo gems just from that one ore. That is really good. And now if we just get 2 more echo gems, then we can make our crafting grid, which is this thing. It uses an echo pod as well, and it lets us craft stuff in our system, so we can do that eventually. And we also got a bunch more like ores and stuff. We didn't get a stack of paint. I think that's just a bug, so I'm gonna just throw that into my cactus because I shouldn't have that. And we got loads of these trader cores because that vault got luckier and safe zone on it. We also found a puzzle room, so we got all of these. We can keep this one, this one, this one, this one, and yes, so we got 4 good traders from that, which is really good. I'm gonna actually buy out this mod box because hopefully we can get like another dank from it. And we've just got some obsidian chests. And I guess we can also buy out some of this star essence and this Wutax crystal. And I'm pretty sure that vault also had plentiful, so that's why we did get a bunch of the ores. And let's check the soul shard menu because we got a few soul shards from that. There's a pog, a star shard, and an acceleration ship. I'm gonna buy the pog. So now we have 3 pogs and a bunch more ores. And we do need 1 more star shard for another knowledge star. And I think we should have got the essence from that run in our valuables tank. We did. We got 28, which is really good. So we can actually craft up another knowledge star soon. Got some relic booster packs, which gave us nothing. So now we can actually craft up that knowledge star. I'm not sure what I'm going to spend it on. I'm thinking of going waystones or elevators, but I'm going to decide that later. We are running out of some of our Larimar, so we might need to fortune up some of our ores, because next I want to try and craft some of this stuff for our storage system. So the first thing is probably going to be the thermo generator, which is going to actually generate us some power, and for that we're going to need some dielectric paste, and then we need basic capacitors. Let's change them into the tiny ones. And for the dielectric casing, and then we need one of our pod gems. We can just use Tubium, and then you can actually use Veneertite. We'll change it to that. We're also going to need thermoplates, which are redstone and blaze powder, and a basic capacitor. So now we've got 3 of them, and 1 more of the tiny capacitors. And now we have our thermo generator, which is going to generate us some power, and we can also upgrade it if we get enough stuff. And then for the basic one, we're also going to just need some iron. So we can craft upgrade it again, we're going to need some energized steel. So I think I'll leave it like that. And then we're going to need a lava bucket. So now we've got our lava bucket, we can actually just grab some of our glass so I can build around it. And we can just build it here for now. So we put our lava bucket there, and then thermo generator here, and then we do have a faucet somewhere in here, and then so now I put some water in it, so it is making 70 Fe per tick, but we need a way to automate the water instead of keep on having to fill up our bucket. Okay, so to automate the water for the thermo generator, I'm gonna use a sink, which is an infinite water source, but it does require an infinite water bucket, which needs a pog, and we do have a pog, so we can actually craft that up now. And this is gonna be like the first pog that we actually use to craft something. So we have our infinite water bucket, and then we need perfect black opal and alexandrite. We have a black opal, and then we can craft our alexandrite. So we have the terracotta. Now we can just craft up our sink. And now if we put our faucet on top of our thermo generator, and then connect our sink to the back of it, that should be putting water into here. And now we can get energy cell. Now we can craft our basic energy cell. So we can attach this on here, and this will basically suck the power from this machine, and it can it puts all of the extra in here, and it still can create more power. We'll need to put a controller, which is going to use the echo pog. So for our controller, we'll just make the normal one. So we're going to need the echo pog, so it's going to use 8 of our echo gems. So we have our 8 echo gems and our 2 perfect. Oh, this is so expensive. And then we have our pog, and then we also need some of our perfect Larimar and Beniatite. And now we can craft our first echo pog. This looks so cool. Oh my god. Alright, so now we have our echo pog. We just need to get some more perfect Larimar. I'm gonna need a bunch of this other modded stuff, like silicon, advanced processors and stuff. But we do have the black opal. Now we can actually craft up our controller. There we go, and we got the refined storage advancement. So now, pretty sure we just place this here. So now that has some power to it. And then I think I should probably cover up that lava as well. Place some glass here, because I don't want anything falling into that. And then we put our controller here, and then we need our grid. And that's going to need another machine casing. 3 perfect Beniatite, plus a bunch of these other processors. Now we have everything for our grid, and we can put this on top of our controller. And now we can dump a bunch of items in there, but not yet, because we do need one more thing, which is a drive, a storage drive disk space thing. We need a disk drive, which uses another pog. So this is our last pog, but we can still craft more, and we're gonna need a lot of Beniatite. And now we have our disk drive, place right there. We need to fill this with some actual storage drives, so So we can make 1Ks, 4Ks, and 16Ks and 64Ks. So I think I'll start by making as many 1Ks as I can. Okay, so now I crafted up one 16K, two 4Ks, and 1K, and one 1K. If I just did like 2 more 1Ks, I could have made another 16K, but I'm kind of running out on some stuff, and I'm not going to really fortune up much of my ores just yet. And so we have all of that, and we have our storage housings. Actually, I'm going to make one more 16K, or I'm going to try to make one more 16K. Okay, so now we can make our second 16K. So now if I attach them to my storage housings, we get 2 16K storage discs, which we can just put in here. And now we've got this system going, we can actually dump items in here. But to make it more efficient, so then these drives don't fill up, I want to make like loads of drawers that all of the bulk items can go into. For that, I'm going to need something called a drawer controller, which is this, and it uses 2 pogs. So I'm going to need to break down my ores, and we have a lot of them. Let's just try and get as many as we can. Yeah, we can only make 19 pogs because of the puffium, which is a bit unlucky, since we did have quite a bit of puffium, I think. But let's actually craft up 2 pogs right now. So for the drawer controller, we also are going to need a drawer, and we do have some in our vending machine here, so let's actually try and buy them all out right now. So we have 1 drawer here, then 1 more here. Oh, we could buy more from that guy. And we don't have any more drawers, but we do have other upgrades and stuff. But now we should be able to actually craft up our drawer controller. Guess I could just place it right here. And then we're going to need something called an external storage. Okay, so we should have everything for the external storage. So now we've got this. I think we just attach it to grid. I'm gonna attach it from the back. Okay, so you don't put the you don't put the external storage on here. You actually put it on the drawer controller, and then I put a cable going into there, and then get my external storage and put it to the back of here. So now I can set this priority to 100, let's say, and then I get the drawers from here. I'll put some iron in there, let's say, and I can actually fill it up using the drawer controller. So instead of having to go directly to the actual drawer. Okay, so now this drawer is full, we can actually use a storage upgrade on it, which is this thing here. And if I buy them out right now, we can actually put some upgrades on this drawer. So now I can store much more iron in there. And now I can move the rest of my iron into there. So now this has 4,155 iron. I can go into here, and now it has all of my iron in my grid. If I were to take out 2 stacks of iron, I can actually put it back into my grid from here, and it goes straight back into the drawers. And to see how much I have in the drawers, I need to make some keys. So I'll probably need to make a quantify key to show how many is in there, and a drawer key that locks the drawers for me. So now we have our 2 keys, which are going to be really important. So now if I quantify this, I can see how much iron I have. If I lock it, there's a little lock over there. Like if I turn them both off, I can actually do it from here, and it locks all of it and quantifies all of it. So I just need to figure out what I need to put in all of the drawers, because then that's going to really help me move into my next base. Okay, so I put everything into the drawers, and my base is a really big mess, and I cleared out most of these chests of the stuff that I actually want to keep, which was quite a lot, like of all of the items and just all of the stuff. And I put them into all of these drawers, and the ones that are grey are gonna be like, they're gonna be on show in my base, but all of these oak ones and the spruce ones, they're gonna be like kind of hidden away in a separate room. So that's why they're different colours. And I've got all of my main vault items in the grey ones, like my XP bottles, gems, and all sorts of stuff like that. But I am missing a couple items, but these are just the ores, like some of my echo ores and my pog ores, because I did fortune them all down. And I'm also missing like rutadite ore and like a cheddar piece for the burgers and stuff. And we got most of our bulk items in like the oak drawers and stuff, and it's all connected from the back here. I've got a cable running just through the drawer over here into the external storage and the controller. I didn't really put it underground because I'm going to be taking it anyway, and I got it connected up to the system here, and I even put in a dank dock so I can empty danks if I want to. We only filled up 2.5k of our storage on here. We have all of our items, and I even set a filter for the vault items, so I just click on this tab and then it has all of my vault items in here, and click off of it and I have all my items, and then I don't have to search here for all my items. Our power is still going, our energy cell is filled up, and the water system with the sink is still working, so that's really good. Didn't spend a pog for nothing. But yeah, the next thing I want to do is I want to actually spec into the waypoints with my knowledge point, the waystones, because I do have a bunch of waystones in here, and it will help me get to and from my bases quicker and easier. So if I place this one here, we can name it starter base, and then we can put the other one where we want to make our base, which is over here. And I'm going to fly there now, and I'll show you what it looks like, because I don't think I've shown you guys yet, because it's pretty cool actually, and we can just get to and from it really quickly. So this base location is like, it's at the top of like these snowy mountains, and the area is quite flat, but it has enough space that I need, and not just like too little or too less, so that's really good. And there's even a village nearby if I need anything from it, because I am going to build this factory on top of this mountain, so like it might look a bit out of place, but I kind of like it like that. And look at how tall these mountains are. They look so big compared to the normal ground, and I'm just going to build it in this area here. It's really flat as well, so it looks so nice. And I'm going to have to terraform it a lot, but I'm just going to place this waypoint here and name it factory. No, I'll name it warehouse. No, Warehome. Okay, I'll name it Warehome. And then I can go back to the starter base in just literally a click of a button. So that's going to be so quick when we move all our stuff. And I want to actually like terraform this place here and make it all in level with like this area, and then build the factory on here. So I'm gonna have to grab a bunch of my snow blocks from here, which are actually in one of these drawers. Actually, I'll just search it on here. So yeah, we got a bunch of this snow, and then if I head to the Warehome, we just have to fill this whole area in. It's probably gonna take quite a while, honestly, so we better get started now then. So I made a base area out of stone. That's just 2 out of the outer wall, and I built the flooring out of the SpaceX 12, and we've got our white concrete like border walls, and I left one gap in between so I can run any cables behind, because this is the wall where I'm gonna have my storage system, so I'm gonna need some space for cables. And I just need to build these walls up, but like the next layer is gonna be out of light blue concrete, and it is much expensive because I'm doing 2 layers of the wall, because like I need to run cables everywhere, but then it's going to be like 2 times, more than 2 times the amount of blocks I'm going to need for the warehouse. But I'm okay with that because we do get lots of compressed blocks from the vault, so should be okay. But I just need to build up these walls and then I can start the interior. So this is the warehouse, and I did the whole of the outside, and we even have this little like glass viewing area. I haven't done the interior, but yeah, this is basically what it looks like. So that's like the sides, they both look the same, and then that's just the back. The factory looks quite basic right now, but I'm probably going to keep it because I like it like this. And we have this nice door on like our stone platform, and this is the inside. We have a mega torch just under here, so nothing will really spawn, but I just got these torches to light up the base. And we have this little lip that like you can see where it is because there's some lanterns on it that lead to the skylight. My plan is I'm gonna have like my portal over here with my storage here, maybe like an auto health pot machine here, and then my artifacts on this wall with some statues over here, and then catalysts over here. So that's kind of my idea. So I just need to kind of get them in place right now, and still got some resources left. I've got that, and that. I think I made a bit too much of the concrete, but I also want to try and put some lighting in somewhere, but I'm not quite sure how I should do it because I have these really cool illuminant blocks, but I'm not sure where I should put them. So I've got the bulbs in just in the corners, and I think it looks much better, and it just looks so clean without all of the torches. And we do have lots of light coming through here, so it doesn't look that bad. And I even got some bulbs left. I might actually hang some at the entrance here. Maybe we can even put some up here, just to keep some more mobs out. And then we could just put them on all of the little stone corner bits as well. So in the base, I put up my portal plus like my scavenger crate, ender chest, like waypoint, and I also made this little artifact setup, and I put my first artifact on there, and we just got these really nice bulbs there as well. And I just still got my boss crates full of loads of other materials, and I made this downstairs area because on this wall is where my grey drawers are gonna go, and this is like the area for like my dock and my disk drive and stuff. But then down here, soon we'll have like an elevator here when we unlock the mod. But over here, I made this little room that's gonna have my bulk drawers for like the oak ones and the spruce drawers. So they're gonna go all in here, and I'm gonna start moving like my power setup and stuff down there as well. So I'm gonna do that now, and then you can see what like we have left to move in because we've got plenty of space still. So I've done a lot of work to the base since the last clip that just was about like the storage, and I put everything in and connected it all up. We got like energy cell and some of my important drawers, and then down here I finished off the power generating room and all of the drawers, and I even put up my omega statues. And I don't know why, but my white concrete omega statue just doesn't work. Oh, now it's working. That's so annoying. But as you know, it was not working. Now I've had that. Those blocks were like the leftover blocks from my base, but it's not producing any white concrete, which is kind of weird. But I turned off all of the quantities from like the downstairs drawers because I'm never gonna come here, and they just make the base a bit more laggy. So I've just got this all down here. We've still got the power generation, and I routed the cables from here like under the ground, and then they go all the way up here. But I also moved some of my stuff here. Like this is my first armor set, got my ender chest, like my altar, and then just some of my other stuff. And I put my auto gear smelter thing back in. And I've got this more organized trader setup, and I like it much more because this is like really nice and organized. So this is for like my Vault Bronze trades and then enchanted books and just all nice and organized. And then I found this statue thing from the Supplementaries mod, and I gave it a Vault Bronze, and it looks really cool because this is like part of it. And then if you take it out, it's just like looks like it's running. And you could give it any item you want, and it looks so cool. And then in my netherite barrel, I've just got all of the traders that we're probably going to juice to the Eternals. And then I also built this auto health pot thing, and it's been producing quite a lot of health potions. And I've got all of my ingredients in. We've got our infinite water source and our artifact wall. And then I made this like stadium kind of like statue thing over here. And they're all diamond chests, so they have like insane inventory. Then we have a little sofa with our statue cauldron, and then we've got our main portal set up with like the hanging fairy lights, and then we have our item shelves and our vault stuff. And over here with my armor stand, we have another sofa, and then I made some more catalyst tables, and then I set up this barrel again with my trophy. And I really like these like stripped dark oak tables because they look really nice when they're all connected. We've also got an anvil, and I just stacked up a bunch of boss crates in the middle here, so then it doesn't take up space in our system, and it just looks quite cool in the middle because it's a bit plain and there's nothing really to go here. And yeah, we got our whole setup going here, and this is actually a framed stairs, so it's because you can't make stairs out of SpaceX 12, but I used a framed stair and then just put SpaceX 12 in it. And in our storage system, we're only filling up 3.5k of our discs, and that's really good, so we're not really running out anytime soon. So I'm crafting up some upgrades because I'm trying to automate my Volta system, but right now I have to place the items I want in here to go into the altar, and it's quite slow. So I've made some speed upgrades, and I have 4 left, but I do want to actually use one of my echo gems to make one of these stack upgrades. So now we've got that. We do have 1 less echo, which kind of annoys me, but it's fine. So if I put this in here, I can take this out and then put in some wheat. There we go. And it's already completed. And that was so quick. I'm just not sure how I'm meant to do it without having to put like an item in here that I need it to be. So I didn't find a way to automate it, but I've got a frame trap door and I can just access it through here instead of the back of it, but you can still kind of see under the altar, but it's not that bad. I hope you enjoyed episode 9 of the Vault Hunters World, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.